What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Banco Boxing. And as you can see, man, I'm back representing Spider-Man. This is my channel. Hey, if it's your first time here, please hit that bell icon, hit the subscribe button for the kid, man. Come back, show some love. I'll show you some love. Follow me on my social media handles there in the description below. But anyways, guys, man, I was busy this weekend, so I made a quick video about Terence Crawford and the Mean Machine. I did my fight breakdown with Jermell Charlo and Tony Harrison too. I did that actually last week. That's why if you listen to it, you'll see one of my sound things is off. I said the wrong date on there, so I redid it last night. But basically, I kind of want to just get at, like, you know, it's kind of like I'm a broken record when it comes to Terence Crawford. But it's just hilarious, you know what I'm saying? He can go stop people that's undefeated, and yet people always give him flack. He fighting who they put in the ring with him, and he's stopping them. It hadn't been the fighter that he hadn't stopped at 147. I don't care what you say. Jeff Horn, Benavidez, Amir Khan, Mean Machine. I might be missing somebody, but he stopped them all. Ragdoll, Jeff Horn went life and death with Manny Pacquiao. And y'all see what Manny Pacquiao was doing right now. So either y'all gonna say it's a fluke what Manny is doing, or give Jeff Horn some more credit than he deserved. Benavidez, that dude's what, 6 foot, big welterweight, stopped him. You see how he did Amir Khan, made Amir Khan quit. Amir Khan didn't quit against Canelo. He was actually outboxing Canelo. It was never one point in the fight with Terence Crawford that Amir Khan was outboxing Bud. Period. Then we get to the fight with Mean Machine. Mean Machine is normally a seek and destroy fighter. He came in differently, had patience, you know, probably caught him off guard a little bit, and he got Terence Crawford with a good right hand. Now, it looked like a knockdown. I could see Terence was trying to hold on after he, you know, to reset himself after he got hit the clinch on, but he went down. They ain't called a knockdown. But what happened when he got up, though? The same thing that he said to Spence, and in person. He was like, "Hey, you got robbed back Gamboa." He said, "But what happened when I got up?" And basically, yeah, what happened when he got up? Y'all know what happened. Man, Terence Crawford annihilated that man. Terence Crawford got a mean streak in him. And now, if we go to the other welterweights that's talking, now I've said this plenty of times, but name me a fighter that Errol Spence had stopped that hadn't been stopped before or wasn't old. I'm waiting. As a matter of fact, let me insert good fighter. Let me insert good fighter, okay? Because Lamont Peterson had been stopped before he was old. Kell Brook was coming off a stoppage at 160 pounds with a broke orbital bone, came back and got stopped. Went to 11th round, gave Errol a lot of work. Didn't stop Mikey Garcia. Of course, he stopped Ocampo. He was a nobody. But what did he do with an Errol Mikey? Why he couldn't stop Mikey the way that Bud stopped Mean Machine? You supposed to stop the smaller dude coming up because you supposed to be the boogeyman at 147. Now, Triple G hadn't stopped Kell Brook and he came up 2 weight classes. They'll be criticizing him. But when Errol do it, he wanted to show he can outbox him. They said, nah, he couldn't stop him. He didn't drop him at all. I was there at the fight. He didn't drop him. He didn't want to sit down his punches. He either scared to get hit or whatever. He don't believe in his chin like he say he did. And then you go to Sean Porter. Sean Porter didn't lost twice. Yeah, it's a good win, but let the Spence fans tell him he's supposed to steamroll him. Even though I knew that wasn't gonna happen. And you saw what happened. Errol Spence is quoted saying, "Hey, why would I fight you when I can go the easy route and fight Sean Porter? The route wasn't so easy, was it?" And then he get the nerve. Ain't nobody seen him. Look, he playing Where's Waldo. I know y'all know about that. If you from the 90s or something like that, the little book, Where's Waldo book. Errol Spence playing Where's Waldo right now. He come out of nowhere talking about telling Tim Bradley to shut up because he a coon or whatever. Really, bro? Like, come on. Nah, man. Like I said, if Tim would have said, "Hey, man, stop drinking and driving," everybody would have said he was wrong. Oh, he lost his life, this and that. But he came for Tim Bradley, though. Tim just told the truth. A hit dog holler, like they say. Ain't nobody else say nothing. Danny Garcia ain't say nothing to Tim Bradley. Keith Thurman ain't say nothing to Tim Bradley. Sean Porter ain't say nothing. But Errol Spence said something. You know why? Because he feeling that pressure. I think low-key, behind closed doors, people say, hey, man, you scared of Bud? Like, why you ain't fought Bud yet? And truth be told, on his side of the street, why he ain't fight Keith Thurman? I don't hear nobody say, Keith Thurman was running run time. No, Keith Thurman was never offered a contract to fight him, which means they probably didn't think he could beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was offered a contract to fight Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. You can get no contract for Errol. So, I mean, that tell you right there what Al Haymon and them thought of him. Kenny Porter said he was being protected. He was being protected, and it's cool. Y'all got to look at it like this. Errol didn't get hot until about 2015. Danny, Sean, Keith, Broner, all them had already been pro longer than that. And it was already either fighting for championships or already better along. Think about it. We was watching Errol Spence stop Chris Van Heerden and whatever that dude name is, Van Heerden, some Algieri, all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? That was lower level opposition. When he stepped up to like people that can actually fight him back, he had some problems. Now he won. I'm not no way, shape, form, or fashion saying Errol Spence is a bad fighter. What I'm saying is he's not as good as people make him out to be. It's still ways he got to go. He started boxing late at like 15. He's still learning in there. And we know that. I'm not a boxer, so you're not probably going to take what I say is like my word to be buns. Like, yeah, I know it. But like people like Troy King and other boxers, when they got stuff they see, they say, nah, he need to do this. Nah, man, Errol don't move his head enough. And stuff like that. They just keeping it real and ain't hating. When you can offer constructive criticism to help a fighter, it's not hating. And so let's also say this. Listen, warning. This is so Bob and them have all offered them deals or money to fight. Now, granted, it hadn't become a negotiation because they never countered. On record, Bob said, "Yeah, we've offered Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, all them. They got offered money. Like what? A minimum was like $3 million." They not. If you check what they say their purses is, they getting a minimum sometimes like $2 million or something like that. Yeah, they getting back end money. So can't nobody say, "Oh, Bob ain't want to pay." Bob ain't want to pay. If y'all reporting the market price, you getting $2 million and he give you $3 million, he paying you more than what you getting paid. If that's what you really getting paid. Like if on my resume and I fill out a job application, now I'm telling them I'm getting $100K. And besides others, so you got to turn about the jobs, but then they offer me $150. And they say they weren't paying enough. How am I gonna say they're not paying enough when I just said I came from making $100K and it's the $50,000 increase a year? Something ain't adding up. I know that's different. It's not the same thing because it gotta be more about fit and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, just in general, when it comes to comparing numbers, if somebody offers you more than what you reported to make, that's not a low ball offer. Crawford gets a minimum of 3.5. Danny Garcia not even a champion, so he don't really deserve. Like, yeah, he got a name, but I mean, if you think about it, that fight ain't gonna do no million pay-per-views. It might not even do 500,000. So Bob's a businessman. Now they might could offer the money, maybe give him the 5. But I mean, Keith Thurman's even said he was offered some, but he got the Pacquiao fight. He probably said, "Hey, ESPN offered me, son, and I'm gonna go over there and fight them unless y'all do this." That's how he got the fight. Everybody threatened to leave, and that's how they get the fights. Look at Mikey finna fight on the zone, and he probably gonna get this Pacquiao fight, possibly. Who knows? So I said all this to say. I said this to say this. I got off off topic, man. It's been a long day, but Tim Bradley just taking up for Bud, man. Bud tired of Bud. Bud moved up. They said get a belt. He got a belt. Boys that made the Berlin Wall to not fight Bud. The top guys. He's fought the John Molinas, the Felix Diaz's, the Amir Khans, and the John. I think I said John Molina already. He's fought those guys already. And yes, they're managed by Al Haymon. So when every time somebody say something about the side of the street, not even to mention they finna make Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder too. Fox, ESPN, and they both owned by Disney. So If they want to say the wrong side of the street, nah. Disney and Thanos, Disney owns all y'all. So I just don't know, man. It's just really a myth. Side of the street is the myth. They don't want to fight, or they better off just saying. They just better off saying, "Hey, Al Heyman," he say, "You know what? I'm not gonna let them make fight. If we really want to see the fighters, like, if we really want to believe it's Al Heyman on them, let him come out and say, hey, they not fight. I'm not letting them fight y'all. I don't care what. Now, if he say that, then we say, okay, they get managed by him. He said he ain't gonna sign off for him to fight. Cool. But all the dudes on PBC also say they own Boss. So technically, Al worked for them. So how can Al say you can't fight them when you're supposed to be your own boss? And Al just an advisor that worked for you. So that's all I'm saying, man. I want to see the best fights, man. Crawford getting up in age. I don't want to see that man aged out. And then they say, I told you. No, you didn't want to fight the man when he was at his best. Period, man. Same thing, kind of stuff that happened with Roy Jones and Joe Calzaghe. And like Joe Calzaghe fighting Bernard Hopkins. He wasn't fighting them dudes when they was better. And Calzaghe still didn't have an easy time with Roy Jones when he fought him when he was old. So it's going to be the same thing. So if that happens, it's going to really tell me y'all didn't want to see Bud when he was older. Similar to what you see with Triple G. Same thing. Canelo knew, I'm going to wait at the right time when he get old, go through a war. Look, think about it. Jacobs had that war with him. After that, Canelo was like, I see some stuff right there. Let me fight him. Immediately wanted to fight him then. That's what happens. It always happens. Once they see somebody don't look as invincible, they want to fight him. So by that standard, Bud kind of got knocked down against Mean Machine, so somebody should jump in there and fight him. I know one fighter that fight him. Sean Porter will fight him if the money right and Kenny say okay, they'll fight him. All the other guys, Danny ain't gonna fight him. Danny want to chase Pacquiao fight or maybe fight Spence. He trying to get money. I don't blame him. But we know he don't want to fight Bud. That style's horrible for him. Bud a box and move over Danny the whole night. Did you see Danny versus Keith Thurman? It's gonna be worse because Terence don't load up on shots. It's gonna be worse. I still wouldn't mind seeing Bud versus Thurman. And we also got to see what's going to happen with Errol Spence, man. We don't know when he fighting. But anyway, man, it's been your boy Banco Boxing, man. Appreciate you for checking out this video, man. Hate, comment, like, subscribe. Banco Boxing out.